Good morning to all. In the chemical engineering thermodynamics, we exactly complete the unit number 4, that is the uh, different types of chemical properties, free energies, and it's compared with the other properties. Then, uh, next term we discussing is that is the thermodynamics diagram. Okay, thermodynamics diagram. So then after our today's next unit is that some application of thermodynamics law, that is your unit number 5 and 6. Okay, so now various types of flow processes and various types of equations is available. So right now we are discussing what is flow processes. Okay, सो सम एप्लीकेशन ऑफ लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडाइनमिक्स, जैसे हमने पढ़ा कि जीरोथ लॉ, फर्स्ट लॉ, सेकंड लॉ. ओके, सो what is the application? So in which first term is that what is the flow processes. So flow processes, it can be it can be explained by first, thermodynamics can be used to find solution to many fluid flow problems. Some of the basic equations in fluid mechanics are developed using the first and second law of thermodynamics. So thermodynamics can be used to find solution of many fluid flow problems. જે fluid flow problems છે બરાબર, જેમ કે આપણને ખબર છે in the FFO subject we know that the flow of fluid is that either they may be turbulent or laminar flow. Okay, so how it can be used for the entire sections during the process. So related these problems, it will be used the thermodynamics law, fluids law. Some of the basic equation in the fluid mechanics are developed using the first and second law of thermodynamics. First law and second law of thermodynamics. First law, we know that energy neither can be created, destroyed, or it will be always transferred from one phase to the another phase. In the second law, we know that at absolute zero temperature, for isolate body, entropy of an isolated system remains constant. Okay, questions that are related to mechanism of flow, such as a loss of heat due to the frictions, are not within the scope of the thermodynamics. In order to facilitate the application of thermodynamics principle to flow process, okay, so mainly application of the thermodynamic principle is a flow process. We assume that the flow is unidirectional. That means કે ફ્લો જે છે એ શું હોય છે, માત્ર ને માત્ર એક જ ડાયરેક્શનની અંદર હોય છે. દેટ્સ કોલ્ડ યુનિડાયરેક્શનલ. એન્ડ ધ ફ્લુઇડ પ્રોપર્ટી do not change in the direction perpendicular to the direction of flow. Okay, and in that type of flow processes, the flow does not change. Okay, and it will be the direction is perpendicular to the direction of flow. By the later idealizations, we mean that property at any point to be in the flow systems are average value applicable for the entire cross sections. So here we derive some define some equations. So in which first one is for a control system. Okay, so it will be the continuity equations. What should be the continuity equation? So let us define it. First, continuity equation for a control volume. See in figure 5.1, the law of conservation of mass may be written as a law of conservation of mass. So continuity equation can be written as a first continuity equation है. So how it can be defined? First, control volume. figure 5.1. So it will be energy balance for a control volume. So that means a pressure for any system, like any volume containing, okay, which is initial pressure is P1, initial volume is V1, internal energy is U1, enthalpy is H1, and flow rate is U1, velocity, okay. And uh, it will some and give it to the energy in the form of heat. If we are supplying a heat in the form of energy, then the volume will be changed and it gives us to work, and the final remaining pressure is P2, outlet pressure, outlet volume V2, internal energy is U2, enthalpy is H2, and velocity is U2, okay. So from this it gives us to the work. And now the mass of conservation's law from the inlet to outlet, it can be derived as it can be defined as or written as, so rate of accumulations of mass within the control volume. Rate of accumulation of mass is accumulating. So rate of accumulation of mass within the control volume, that is mass will be changed, okay. So it consists accumulation term, and then in addition to that, net rate of mass out by the fluid flowing by the stream, it equal to the zero, okay. So exactly it can be the delta u rho ua, it is the complete area. So mathematically above relation can be represented as a dm by dt plus delta net mass flow rate out, mass out by the flowing stream, that is delta rho is the density, and then after it will be the uh, velocity and area, okay, where rho is the average fluid velocity, fluid density, and A is the fluid cross sectional area, and U is the average fluid velocity. And this equation is known as the continuity equation. It is known as the continuity equation. And for the steady state flow processes, that means there is no accumulation of mass within the control volume, and the equation reduced to, that means if the system is steady state, that means temperature, pressure, compositions, mass compositions remain constant during the process, okay. So there is a no accumulation terms is achieving or acquiring during the processes, so it will be reduced. So the equation is reducing, so that can be written as a no accumulation term. So that means these terms these terms remain constant, okay. So यहाँ पे ये term को neglect किया जाएगा और it will be cancelled, okay. So remaining energy equation is that delta rho ua equal to 0, okay. Why it is like that? Because of we consider this process is steady state, जितना इनलेट हो रहा है उतना ही आउटलेट हो रहा है, so that's why we consider as it should be a constant. So denoting condition, the entrance to the control volume by subscript 1 and the condition by the exit subscript 2. Here we denoting all the parameters like inlet and outlet. So inlet should be in the form of 1 and the outlet parameters considered as a subscript of 2, okay. So the equation 5.2 for the both side we can written as a rho delta is removing both of sides, so delta, that means change. Now it will be the rho 1 u1 a1 inlet suction, and the outlet is similar to the at the outlet point, it is rho 2 u2 and a2. Okay, so it will be the equation. Okay, so now the continuity equation is dm by dt plus delta rho u a equal to 0, which is a continuity equation. Now similar, we consider a energy equation, same considerations for the energy equations. Okay, so energy equations, the law of conservation of energy from for a control body volume, it is given by for any system consider. Okay, so it will be similar for that. ઉપરનું જે આપણે ફિગર કન્સિડર કરીએ તો એ પ્રમાણે એનર્જી કન્ઝર્વેશન લો છે, બરાબર. તો એ પ્રમાણે શું થશે, રેટ ઓફ એક્યુમ્યુલેશન ઓફ એનર્જી વિથિન કંટ્રોલ વોલ્યુમ, લાઈક ધેટ this system is similar. Okay, for the mass, and this system is then after consider for the energy equation, in which we have to consider only the heat and mass. So energy accumulation term within control volume, net rate of energy out by the flowing system, that net flow rate energy out by the flowing system. Okay, and it equal to q minus w dot q dot minus w dot. So which means q dot is the uh, q dot and w dot, which are the rate at which heat is supplied to the fluid and the rate at which shaft work is done by the fluid respectively. q bar no q dot no meaning શું થાય છે, heat is supplied to the fluid and rate at which shaft work, and w का meaning क्या होता है, which is shaft work is done by fluid respectively. रेट ऑफ एक्यूमुलेशंस ऑफ एनर्जी, एक्यूमुलेशन होगा तो क्या होगा, रेट ऑफ एक्यूमुलेशंस, दैट इज so rate of accumulations of energy, that is dut by dt, where ut is the total internal energy within the control volume, and the total energy of the fluid stream is the sum of kinetic energy, total energy, kinetic energy plus potential energy. Okay, total energy within any control volume, it having a kinetic energy and potential energy. And here we define that rate of accumulation, that means total internal energy is within the control volume. Okay, rate of accumulation થાય છે, બરાબર. તો શાનું થાય છે, ટોટલી કમ્પ્લીટ જે કંટ્રોલ વોલ્યુમ છે એનું એક્યુમ્યુલેશન થાય છે. So the law of conservation of energy can be expressed in terms of du by dut at divided by dt plus delta of kinetic energy plus delta of potential energy and delta of internal energy. Okay, so it equal to the q bar minus w bar. Now if we understand that, that means kinetic energy is it is given by 1/2 mu square by mu square, 1/2 mu square, and the potential energy is rho gz. Okay, muz or mgz, and internal energy is mu. Okay, so put out the values of each and every term. Kinetic energy, it gives 1/2 mu square, uh, potential energy is mgz, and internal energy is mass into internal energy, so m into u, where the m is the mass flow rate and z is the height of the above of the reference plate. Okay, and the w dot is the made up for the two parts, shaft work ws and the flow work. Okay, w dot છે એને બે સેક્શનમાં ડિવાઈડ કરેલું છે. it will be in the form it will be in the shaft work, and the second one is the flow work. So the pressure and volume of the fluid, the work done, the flow work is equal to the delta mpv, and it is the net work done by the fluid is pushing into the other control volume. So w it can be divided by w is equal to ws plus delta m into pv. Okay, and the remaining calculation or the equation will be discussing in the next lecture.